Today I'm going to share with you the 3 things I wish I knew before I bought my Skoolie.
Give me every time.
Now, if you haven't seen my Skoolie, I'll put a link below so you can check out and take a tour. You can watch the conversion video as well. The first thing that I wish I knew was that rust on the bottom is never a good thing. Now, for me, I didn't live in there full time. I only lived in there for about 3 months. And now I just use it for weekend trips. So rust wasn't really that big of an issue, so I thought. During the conversion process, the rust turned out to be a pretty big issue because when we unscrewed the bolts to take out the seats inside of the bus, we couldn't just unscrew them and take them out because of the rust. So what we had to do was actually get an angle grinder and grind down all the bolts and then pull the seats out and then throw them out. The first seat we were trying to screw, it took us 2 hours to get out one seat, and there was about maybe 12 seats in there. But once we got the angle grinder, we were able to get them out, and that wasn't even the end of all the issues with the rust. 2 weeks ago, Ash and I, my fiance, we took the bus out, and somehow the fuel is actually leaking out of the bus. So I think the fuel tank maybe is rusted and there might be some corrosion, or there's a crack that came because of the rust. The reason that the bus has so much rust is because it's from upstate New York. The salt that they use in the wintertime corroded the bottom of the bus. But when I got it, it only had 63,000 miles for $5,000, so it was a pretty good deal. The second thing that I wish I knew before I got the bus was how easy it is to get registered as an RV. A lot of people ask me, Phil, do you have your CDL? How do you drive the bus? And I just have a normal license, and I registered the bus as an RV, so you don't need a CDL to drive. The one interesting thing is that when you get insurance, there's probably only one go-to insurance that everyone talks about, and it's called Good Sam Insurance. And my insurance on the bus was $45 a month, and they're one of the only insurance companies that does Skoolie conversions insurance. So feel free to check them out. And the third thing that I wish I knew before I got the Skoolie was insulation. I was thinking that I'm only living in this for 3 months, so I don't really need insulation if I'm going during spring. I was wrong. It is cold. I was in Arkansas and it was snowing. I was in North Carolina, it was snowing. And then I was in Utah and it was 95 degrees. I was in North Dakota, 95 degrees. And when you're inside of a bus and there's no insulation, you either are cooking or you're freezing. So I wish that I would have put insulation in. Now, if you're living in your bus full time, make sure there's no rust. I promise you, it's going to save you so much time. And also, make sure that you insulate. Take the extra step and put insulation in. It's going to save you in the long run. If you're just using it for RV travels here and there, you might overlook a couple of those things like I did. But those are things that I really wish that I knew that I didn't think were that big of a deal. So be sure to hit that subscribe. I post videos about how to save money, how to invest, how to travel on a budget, Skoolie videos, and I'll see y'all next week.
Give me every time.